Have you ever caught yourself worrying about your speaking skill in English? You want to practice speaking skill in English. You want to speak English fluently. But the problem is you do not have anyone to practice with. Probably you are living in a place where you do not find people whom you can practice your speaking skill with. And in this way, you are very less likely to improve your fluency and get better at this language. If you're someone who can relate with this situation, I've got your back. I know how it feels when you want to practice speaking skill in English, but you do not have anyone to practice with. You see, I have never been in any English medium school. Since my childhood, I have been studying in Hindi medium. Even I have done my graduation in Hindi medium. So overall, I have never got that English exposure and environment where I could find people to practice with. And to be very honest, back then I did not even know that there is such thing called English language because I live in a very small place where nobody really prioritized this language. So I never really paid enough attention to it. But despite having lived in such environment, somehow I could manage to learn this language just by myself, where I'm not making many mistakes as I used to make. Well, I'm not going to say that I'm an expert at this language, not at all, but at least I am able to communicate the way I want to, and that means a lot to me. I have tried multiple tactics and strategies to learn this language just by myself because I had no one to practice with. Some worked best for me, some didn't work as well as I expected them to be, but at least it helped me to go through the process and being able to learn this language and speak this language without translating everything from my mother tongue to English. So in this video, I am going to talk about 5 strategies, or you can say 5 steps that I have found the most useful, and they will also help you to learn this language easily and practice speaking in English just by yourself, even if you do not have anyone to practice with. So the first step I would highly recommend you is imitation. Basically, imitation is a technique in which you are going to repeat after the speaker. That could be any sentence or any dialogue or any word. It is also known as shadowing and mimicking. I highly recommend this one step so much because I know how important it is and how drastically it can enhance your language skill. See, many times we know that we want to improve our speaking skill, we want to speak English fluently, but the biggest mistake we make is not making our tongue be comfortable with this language. We want to speak English fluently, but first of all, you have to keep one thing in your mind very well, that you have to make your tongue be comfortable with this language so that it can speak whatever you want without translating everything. At the same time, imitation is not just a step that will help you to improve your speaking skill in English, but it will entirely change your pronunciation. Because many times I have seen people speaking words, they speak really well, but the problem is they are not able to pronounce certain words correctly, or sometimes they do not bring that kind of intonation and stress in certain words, because that matters a lot. Sometimes people speak very well, but they have to understand that the intonation and the stress, different kind of stress you bring to your voice, sounds impressive, and in this way you can speak flawless English. So if you want to speak English and want to practice speaking in English, you must adapt this one habit, and that is called imitation. So how are you practice this technique, imitation? So what you're supposed to do, let's say you're watching any YouTube video or any movie. So right after any sentence or any dialogue is being spoken, you have to repeat after the speaker the way it was being spoken. The kind of stress they have brought to the voice, the kind of intonation they had in their voice, and the way they had pronounced certain words. You have to copy them, and in this way you have to do it over and over again. It will entirely change your language skill and it will blow your mind. Once you have followed this step for a while, you would be amazed by the result you'll be getting. Another important step through which you can practice your speaking skill just by yourself is talk to your family members or talk to anyone. When I say this, I certainly do not mean that you have to practice with them. All I'm trying to say here is you have to speak in front of them. And I want you to adapt this one step in your daily life because it will not only help you to improve your speaking skill, but it will help you to overcome the fear of judgment. See, I have spoken to a lot of people, and many people complain one thing that, you know what, whenever I practice with myself at home, I can easily do that. But the moment I realize that I have to speak in front of others or I have to give presentation in front of my colleagues or in front of my class, I start shaking. I start feeling nervous and think that I have forgotten all the words. My mind goes blank at that moment. And it happens because you have never spoken in front of people before. You have never thought about this one problem and you feel, what if I make mistakes? What if people are going to laugh at me and make fun of me? And just to overcome this one problem, I am recommending you to follow this one step that talk to your family members, even though if they do not respond you in English, or if though even if they do not understand English, that's absolutely okay. You are supposed to speak to them. So let me give you my personal example. When I was starting out and I was a complete beginner, I had just began speaking in English. I was making hundreds of mistakes. But somebody suggested me that, you know what, if you want to practice your speaking skill and at the same time you want to get rid of that fear, speak in front of your family members or anyone with whom you are very comfortable. So I had my niece and she was a kid back then. So I used to make her sit in front of me and then I started speaking. I was speaking nonsense, like literally I was not even able to construct even a single sentence, but still I was speaking in front of her. She didn't understand anything, and since she was a kid, so she didn't say anything to me. And sometimes I used to make my sister sit beside me, and then I started speaking, and fortunately they were nice enough to listen to my yapping. But yeah, in this way I understood one thing, that once I'm speaking in front of them, initially the initial phase was really difficult. I used to feel a bit nervous even though I was speaking in front of them, but still I felt nervous because I was speaking in a language that I have never spoken before. But with time I started becoming more and more comfortable, and in this way I got rid of this fear of judgment, that what people are going to say about me, people are going to laugh at me. So yeah, I would highly recommend you to speak in front of anyone because it will certainly help you to improve your speaking skill, but it will also help you to get rid of the fear of judgment. Another important step I would highly recommend you is narrate stories. When I say narrate any story, I certainly do not mean that you have to create your own. I mean, if you are good at creating stories, that's very amazing. But if you're someone who does not have any idea how to narrate any story, what you're supposed to do, you can think of it like a summary. You have read any book or you have read any specific chapter or you have watched any video or drama or whatever that was, just try to elaborate that in your own words. That could be fictional, non-fictional, that could be any topic. You just have to speak in your own words that what you really understood. Let's say you have watched this video, and once you have finished this video, now you are going to summarize the entire video in your own words. Let's say you have set a timer for yourself that you'll be speaking for 5 minutes, and for 5 minutes you will be talking about only this one video, that what you understood, what I mentioned, what you learned, and all the important steps that got fixed in your mind. So this is how you are supposed to narrate any story. That could be movie or anything. This is one of the steps I have been following from the beginning of my journey. So when I first started out, I told myself that I have read a lot of stories in Hindi. So now I will be translating all of them in English. But I was not doing it in a way that, okay, I have to translate line by line. Not in that way. I was just creating a summary of that story, that what I really understood, or what was the motive behind, or what was the purpose behind this or that action. But now I do not create that kind of stories. Rather, I watch any specific video, or currently I'm reading a book called The 48 Laws of Power. And now, once I read that chapter, I will be talking about that entire chapter, like what I understood and how we can apply this law in our life. And it has been really beneficial to me because it is helping me to think more and more. And it is not only helping me to improve my speaking skill, but it is also making me a bit sharp and and what does it call? I literally forgot the word, and someone who can quickly make decision, that kind of person. So yeah, it is really helping me so much. So if you're someone who is just alone and who wants to practice speaking in English just by yourself, you must adapt this one habit. Another one is describe everything around you. This is one of the steps you cannot make excuses for, because you have simply got a lot of things to talk about. You could simply be at your home and talk about something. You could be sitting in the park and talk about something. You could be in your classroom. You could be in your office. Still, you have got a lot of things to speak about. You simply have to observe things around you, that what is going outside, what is happening, and what you are observing, and then speak about them. For example, you're sitting in the park and now you have got a lot of things to talk about: the people, the scenario, and the nature. You simply have a lot of things. So this is one of the steps I find the most useful, because you can create as many stories, as many sentences as you can, without worrying about anything, without worrying about now what to speak about. Because when you go outside, when you are at your home, you have a lot of things to observe and then speak about them, that what's your opinion on this topic and what do you think about this. So this is one of the steps I would highly recommend you to follow. And the last but not the least is record yourself. This is one of the steps I have been recommending from the beginning of my journey, because I myself have witnessed something that has changed my entire perspective, and that has made me realize that if you record your progress, if you record whatever you do, it will help you so much to improve faster and get better at it. But I think a lot of people find it a bit weird and a bit strange, and even some people have said this to me, that recording myself in front of camera is a bit boring. It might be, I don't really know about it, but I really enjoyed recording myself in front of camera because I realized it is helping me to improve my English faster. And this one step did not only help me to improve my speaking skill, but it always made me acknowledge about my errors, about the mistakes I was making while speaking in English. Sometimes I was not aware of the words I was repeating over and over again. I was not aware of the grammatical errors I was making, but it helped me so much to get better at this language quickly. So here are 5 steps I have found the most useful and effective in my entire journey. Although I did try many steps, but these 5 steps have helped me so much to improve my speaking skill just by myself when I had no one to practice with. I hope this video would be helpful to you and you enjoyed watching this video and learned something from this video. And I will be back very soon. Bye bye.